Hi, my name is Don Green from DG Digital Services, and I would just like to do a quick audit on your site, John, and show you a couple of things that we could do and go from there. So the three things that I will talk to you about today are three things that can make an instant difference through Google and other search engines. So that would be content, backlinks, and citations. Google is its own business, just like everyone else's. So it likes to do its job correctly by when people put in a search in the bar, it's able to give them the best result. So a part of this is the content on their homepage. Google likes, 1,500 words of authoritative content. So when people search, they can get a really good idea of what you do and how you can help them. So this is your homepage, and as we can tell, there is absolutely nothing on there at all. So blank canvas, as they say. So we could definitely do a minimum of 1,500 words of authoritative content. We could have a quick chat, find out what it is you actually want to be found for. Obviously, heart health, cardiology, and things like that. But there's a lot of things that we can direct Google to search. So when people put in that search, that you would be found for it. So we can do a multiple keyword search there, and have our writers create the content for you with nice headings and photos. We could have a contact form here. So one thing I will say is we'll have this logo that you have. We will create that, and so that will stay up the top here. We have a sticky header, so to speak, a sticky menu. So even so, you might go up or down the page to read content and everything. This section here will actually stay in place. So everything else will move, but that way, if they need to go through the menu to another section, it's there. They don't have to zoom back up. What I would strongly recommend is that we have a clickable phone number over here, because as you know, like with the way that the world's going now, everyone lives on their phone, and when they do the searches and find you, this phone number that will be here will be right up on their front page. So all they would have to do is tap on that number and they would be calling you immediately. So at the moment, you do not have a phone number on this home page at all. So it might be on the contact page and that. So if I was just wanting to go and have a quick look at the back end of your website, this shows you the power. So Ahrefs, which is a very prominent search tool throughout the industry, and goes on Google's algorithms and things like that. So it's ranking your site as 55,108,649. The DR, which is your domain rating, is between 0 and 100. And at the moment, you have got a rating of 1.3. So that definitely indicates that the power is not there at all. So we can work on that. Backlinks. What a backlink is your web address, being stellarcardiology.com.au, being on other websites. and it's like a popularity contest. So the more places that you can get your web address on other people's web pages, the more popular you are. So at the moment, it's saying that you have stellarcardiology.com.au on 8 sites. You can see here you've had 15 at one time, or over the history of the site, and just by its nature, they do fall away over time. Links are broken, sometimes sites get taken down, whatever the case may be. So this is something that needs to be maintained, and you will definitely need more backlinks as a popularity. See, these links are coming from 3 different websites. So we try to keep that ratio quite even where you can. Sometimes it's not quite that easy, but as long as this number is rising as well, that's a good thing, because if you had 8 backlinks from one site, that means you're only getting the power from that one site. So at the moment, you're drawing power from 3 sites. Okay, so we definitely want to do a backlink campaign where we can increase that power to your site, and it's telling us that you have 29 keywords at the minute, and this is the traffic value. So having said that, we can definitely look after the power source with that, because we have our own power source. So if we just had a quick look at your opposition, because I just done a search on Google for cardiology Perth, cardiologist should I say, and this group here was the one, perthcardiology.com.au. And if we had a quick look at their back end, they are at a DR of 16, which is obviously better than yours, but it's definitely achievable for us to beat this. They have 188 backlinks coming from 54 websites with 1,000 keywords, and they've got a value of 194 from this. You can see there over the last 3 months, they're gaining, so they're becoming getting a bit of work done, I'd say, on there. They are at 11 million, so 1/5 of yours. And you can see the staggering from the referring domains. They're getting a little better as the time goes on. Okay, so if we go back to yours, where you're falling away at the moment. So today this is your ranking. The average here over the last 7 days, which is down 3,000 positions. The average over the last 3 months, you've gone down over 1 million positions. So we can definitely turn this around. So like I've mentioned, we can do the content. So your home page will have content. Your about page, where you've just got this here, we would definitely add some images, place some keywords through there, do a far more extensive bit of research and talk about what you do, what you represent, throw some keywords in there, and with our cardiologist, so what I'd do is if you got 2 images, and like when I click on you, what happens is then your write-up would come up. Okay, so I believe that this should be present straight away. So when you click on our cardiologist, it should have your photo, should have all this content for Google to read, and we can specify that more as well. So if I just did a right click on your image, save as, see this here, 400 CG true. This here, we could rename your file names and everything when we're doing all this, and we could put cardiology specialist Perth, or whatever the keyword might be. So we could definitely use images and everything to add to the keyword list. So we'll do that correctly. Your contact page. So that's well, you've got your phone number on this one. So that's a good thing at least. But what I'd recommend is that we look at probably a site rebuild. Would do a nice, clean, crisp layout with some great content, some great images, even have some testimonials, which I can contribute to. So let's just say we'd do 1,500 words minimum on your homepage. You would do maybe 250 on your about, and you definitely have a minimum of 500 on any other pages that we'd come up with. Okay, so we could definitely improve what we've got here. So I'd strongly recommend that we look at doing something with this, because this isn't getting far at all. And if you wanted to be found through Google, or when people are doing searches, we'd definitely have to do something in regards to the content and image and keywords, backlinks and things like that. So if you found this to be of any help, I would definitely like to talk to you more about it. So like I say, my name is Don Green from DG Digital Services. My number is 0428 231039. All this information will be on the email that I'll send through to this. And if I send it through, and you might even be able to find this link that I'm going to send you on Google itself. So let's just see how we go. Well, you have a great day, John, and I look forward to talking to you shortly.